How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B. This is another episode of Retro TV 91, and this time I'm reviewing Sons of Anarchy Season 2, Episode 2. What happens on this week's episode? The mines find the dead body that Jack left behind last episode, and they see the Niners tag on it, and they call up Clay and tell them what happens and that they want guns. Well, Clay goes to the Niners after this and offers them to buy some guns because they're back at the Niners. And they go to the Irish and get a dozen AKs, but they can't have no mods on them, nothing, because the ATF are too much on their back. And they go at the end of the episode, they go and make the trade to buy, and the mines show up and attack them, and this big gunfight ensues. And during the gunfight, Bobby gets hit in the shoulder, and then Opie walks out and takes out two of them, and they drive off. And the Niners want to get their guns back, but Clay says there's more opportunities to get more guns to protect your men. And they go to the clubhouse, and Clay and Jax talk, and Clay says that they have to be 100% together on this, because if this starts getting personal between the two, the club's going to see that, and they are not going to back Jax anymore. And then what else happens is Gemma goes and calls Tara, and Tara patches her up. And then Huntzer is the one that found her, and Huntzer takes her Cadillac and runs it into a barrier on the side of the road to make it look like she was in a car accident. And that's what they tell Clay, and the Aryan Brotherhood member that did this to her, the mines, knew where the body was going to be, because the head Aryan Brotherhood guy calls them in and lets them know this.
And he tells his boss that Gemma didn't tell him that the Aryan Brotherhood did this. Gemma told them that she was in a car accident. And they're trying to figure out a way to make the club stop selling to the miners and the mines. And they're going to keep trying this whole season. We'll see what happens with that. What else is happening? Luann's getting hassled by the ATF, and they're shutting her business down. I'm not going to tell what her business is, because I'm not talking about that kind of stuff on this channel, but if y'all want to know, watch the episodes. But anyway, her business is getting shut down, and her competition is taking her workers, and Jax threatens her competition, tells them to stop, and then he attacks one of her workers, and then Jax offers Luann a partnership with the SOA. That way she'll have protection, and they'll be able to have a partnership, and their debt will be paid. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question is now that the mines are against the Sons of Anarchy again, and the Niners, what's going to happen with that? As always, I'll be saying that video is awesome. It's been another episode of Retro TV 91.